Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my beautiful Trick or Treat Studios good guy doll. Actually, you can name him Chucky or Tommy. I really like Tommy. But anyway, I have been having this guy for, more than 1 year now, I think. Well, he's going on his second year. I just love this guy. But we're going to have a look at a few gorgeous looking Chucky dolls tonight. So this video will be entirely about Chuckies. The story actually starts about a month ago. I finally decided to do an attempt to collect the Trick or Treat Studios Seed of Chucky doll. And a few of my friends asked me if I was going to collect him. And I said if I have a good occasion or a nice opportunity. And actually, eventually, in December, I saw actually an opportunity that I wanted to grab my chance. But it all turned wrong. My order got cancelled, and that news almost killed me. So that was my first attempt. The second attempt was an attempt on eBay. And it was a doll coming from France, so that's just a country next door. Should be an easy transaction, but the package got refused and for some reason was sent back to the seller. So that was attempt 2. And meanwhile, actually on Vinted, I tried to find another Chucky doll because it was really frustrating. Never knew if mine was still going to come. So actually I found this one. And this is a TNG props Chucky doll. He's pretty accurate, but he's actually, much, what can I say? He is, he's really gorgeous looking, but he is a bit of a tinkering Chucky doll. I don't really like the very way he's assembled. So I still hope that my Trick or Treat doll was coming my way. Still, we did a second attempt to send him to me. And this time, finally he came. Luckily, everything went super fast the second time. And he was actually very quickly in Belgium, and he's right next to me here. So finally, because I've been waiting a whole month for this, and it was pretty stressing. I did about 3 attempts to obtain this doll, so it wasn't easy. So I would like to just compare or just have a quick look at these 2 dolls. This one here and this one here. Still, I don't really know how I'm going to do this. Because I wanted to make a video with the Trick or Treat doll just because this one has lots of issues, according to, my opinion. So apparently people say, I don't really know if it's the case for this guy, but this guy was supposed to be custom made and ordered in Argentina, and actually that's not how I obtained him. He's super heavy, but apparently his face is made in fiberglass or whatever that really hard material is. He is an assembled doll. It's made out of it has a wire skeleton with textile around, and it's just taped. You can actually hear him crunch. And here you have, as you can see, the shoulders here. What's really nice that you have the neck that's really sturdy, so you can just take Chucky and raise him like this. This is what his shirt is looking like. His hands are the same hard material. This is a gorgeous doll for display. It's all handmade and hand painted. So it sure is a nice doll. It's very badass looking. And actually when I opened him, I noticed immediately that he had these awful orange flames in his hair. I was like, oh no, he made his hair orange. Well, it's nice if you have sunlight on it, or it gives a nice effect. But still, it's orange. And then, when I opened my package, the doll happened to miss a part of its ear. It got damaged during its travel. So you can actually imagine how frustrating this was for me. He came with his knife. Pretty cool knife. I think it should be boned, if you want to use it. You're not gonna kill a lot of people with this, buddy. But actually, when I had a closer look at this doll, I really liked the fact that I finally was able to collect a doll. And then this came, and honestly, well, I'm gonna keep it because it's pretty accurate and pretty nice, but this is more like a display doll. I just travel a lot with my dolls, and this one is about 10 kilos. So it's super heavy, super heavy. Also, his feet are really hard. I don't really like the fact that they're against each other because they're going to damage the painting. It just isn't assembled with the right material. Even though it's gorgeous looking, I would not recommend this doll unless you just want to have it standing or sitting there. This one can sit. He doesn't have the good guy parts here on his feet. The bottoms of his shoes don't really look very typic. His overalls are nice. I don't really like the part coming out here. And that's basically why I wanted to do a video with this one here. Just because I would like to compare them and not be all negative on this one. It is not a bad doll, but it's just not a doll that I would like well, it's breakable. And I don't really like breakable dolls. And apparently, well, I can't really feel the doll when I saw it in the picture, and I asked the seller what material it was, but never thought it was actually be breakable. Just to give you a look at the paintings, the eye is very black, very dark. His mouth is closed. He's really beautiful looking. I had to glue his hair against his head here. And also I had to glue a part of this because it fell off. It just fell off. So this doll was basically falling apart. I could retrieve a small part of my money. Because of this little issues that he has. But yeah, there you go. So I ended up with this Chucky. He looks a bit like Shadow the Hedgehog like this, but yeah, well, as you can see, he's just against me. He's huge and strong. And what I would like to show you, wait, I'm gonna lie him down like this. Lie him down because he's super heavy. Well, actually, his hair feels pretty harsh. His hair is not soft, which is maybe pretty accurate for Chucky. I don't think his hair is very soft, but the hair feels a bit like the mane of a horse, and his overalls seem to be a bit oversized for him. And I'm sorry, but when you make an accurate Chucky doll that you sell for pretty much, these are details that just aren't okay. You should really have those details fixed before selling or considering selling a doll like that. According to my opinion, of course. Also, the way actually the doll is assembled. Also, yeah, you can just see the tape here coming. It's just not really finished. It's not. But yeah. So overall, it's not a bad doll, especially if you want to just use it for display. But it's not a doll that I would really recommend if you. Oh boy. Gorgeous, damn it. Well, wait for it. Oh, see how heavy he is? Yeah, Chucky. Yeah, have a look at the dog. Oh, there you go. See it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, he's a heavy guy. You cannot rotate his hands, neither can he just rotate his head. He can't hold anything. You cannot just really bend him. His articulations are very stiff, and I'm actually quite afraid that his iron skeleton might just break after being bent so many times. So I don't really bend him a lot. Sir, bend a lot. Sir, bend a lot from Chuckysburg. So he's absolutely gorgeous looking. And this is just a doll that needs a bit more finishments, a bit more of a very precise design. Because it's really not bad looking, but the material should be overthought, or just the design. It is an assembled doll. It might even be assembled with garbage, which is actually a very, very interesting. But it's just not a doll that you can sell like that, or at least not for a very, very high price, even though it's accurate. I know the face is a lot of work, but just the way this doll is assembled is just not... I can imagine a lot of people who collect Chucky dolls might like the way it looks, but it's not actually a doll that I would really give a high rating when it comes on collecting. So that is my opinion. Still, this guy, for now, he will just stay, because I think I paid like 200 or 300 euros for him. And this is actually, well, it was a bit of my backup doll, how awful it looks. But since my doll didn't made it through the border, I had no idea that it must still be able to come. It was really, really, yeah, it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. Also here, to give you an idea. Oh, yeah, you can just feel there's a bit of foam here. I really like his overalls. I'm not quite sure I like the material though, but he sure is badass looking. When my mom saw him, she said, "What happened to that doll? Is it broken?" I said, "Yes, broken." Yeah, well, the ear was broken. I tried to fix it, but I'm afraid that the tiny piece that should be added up here just got scattered in the box, I'm afraid. So there was no way I could repair it, unfortunately. And I don't really have to know how to do it myself, otherwise I would just repair it. So that's one of the Chucky dolls I would like to show you today. The second one that I would like to get to is this one. Luckily he came this morning. Hooray, he came. I've been following him the last few days, and I was really excited that he would be coming. Also because this guy, I'm pretty sure that he's a bit more, yeah, better assembled than this guy here. So I'll give this guy a little place, and then we might just have a closer look at the box. Sir Bandelot came with his sword. Well, I just got this kitchen knife with Chucky, and I used it to open the box. So I'll just, yeah, it's just an iron knife. It's just a kitchen knife. So I'm just gonna put it here. I'm just gonna put it with him. I just placed him here for now. He can sometimes hold his knife in his arm like this, and it works out pretty well. Look at the dog. He's tired. This is super exciting. Absolutely. I've been trying to collect this doll for like a month, and it was supposed to be an easy transaction, no matter or it was on Vinted on eBay, but I had really tough luck all the time. So I'm very, yeah, relieved now. Look at him. There you go. I really like the back of the box. And this box is rather black, rather than yellow. It looked nice in black too. Also, it's pretty, it's not shiny, it is, yeah. See what it's made of? It's pretty shiny and really well made. I know it's pretty hard to see. I'm just gonna have a closer look. And here you also have these gorgeous little shiny scar effects on the box, like it's actually repaired. Really gorgeous looking. Just gonna put the box over there. I'll just keep that in the attic. My dad won't be very happy with this. So, here he is. Man, this is exciting. Glad he's here. And glad that his face is no longer made out of this really statue-like material. So this is basically how he comes. He also has foam, apparently. You can see it here. And he also has the trench between his tummy and his leg. So like this, you can have him seated. I think that's my cell phone underneath the box. Where's my phone? There it is. I'm just gonna put it aside. So it comes with this plastic band around his this plastic attachment. I'm gonna detach him a little bit. It's beautiful. His hair is soft. So let's have a look. It's beautiful. I'm actually really excited about this because I wanted to have one that was more like mean looking. And this one was so cute. So cute. And yeah, and this is really a badass one. So there you go. Now you have these two together. Can't wait to make nice pics with them. I know this is not the prettiest part of the video, but just me trying to open this box. This knife happens to be really handy. My dad said, we can use that knife. And I was like, no, my knife. So there you go. It's kind of creepy, I know. But you can just pass it through all the tape. And there you can have it detached. See? This is just in the box. Like this, for example. And then you can just easily detach everything. Actually, I think a knife might even come in more handy than scissors in this case. So maybe you should just consider using a knife. And I thought this knife would be completely... yeah, useless, but actually it happens to cut really well. So, I think the doll is almost detached. There you go. It's showtime. Hey there, pal. Nice to meet you. Nice. Look at him. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. It's incredible. They even made a few improvements compared with the previous good guy they actually released. And yeah, it's nice. You can actually shake his hand. It's like he's giving you something. You can just take his hand like this. It's nice. I can't believe this doll can actually stand on his own. This is major if you want to scare someone. Also, apparently his head seems to be rotating. You can just articulate his head. His head can turn. You can make him look left and right. And his little skeleton, his little structure inside seem to be assembled with something different compared with the previous doll over there, which allows him to stand. He's a bit more stiff. And actually I even have the impression that the foam won't be so challenged anymore. Maybe that's still the case. He has these little safety lips everywhere. I'll just let them on him. But you have, here you can see the foam. You can actually just see the way he is, yeah, of course he has torn up overalls, which is not the case for the Chucky doll over there. His overalls are pretty intact. There are no tears, or no tears, how I should say that. Apparently you even have those little scars here. And also the one on the hand here. It's beautiful. Oh yes, what happened to your hand? And his hair is beautiful as well. Look at this. Now here the hair is a bit hidden. His little... oh, this is gorgeous work. This is amazing. This doll is neat work. Now, of course, I don't collect dolls from artists. So, of course, I'm probably stuck with the disadvantages of the Trick or Treat Studios ones. That really depends on what you're looking for. I just really like those dolls. So the way the head is attached, it's well attached. My doll can stand. It's gorgeous looking. What else can I wish for? It's amazing. Now, I'm afraid I will have to use my both hands to have him standing. He's very sturdy. Of course, he loses balance because of his hand. Oh, can I make him stand? Well, it's not gonna work, fortunately. But he also has the, his hair is a bit browner. He has a few ginger locks. That's just beautiful. Mine, oh, I guess he's tired. You're super tired, aren't you? Well, oh, yeah, I know, his legs are bent. There you go, pal. So this one here has more like beautiful ginger hair. He looks a bit like a Wesley. He's absolutely beautiful with his ginger hair and his little freckles. This guy has more like a brown hair, with beautiful ginger locks, and indeed he has the haircut a little bit with the cut parts here. Actually, his haircut could have been a bit more accurate, but I know that's really difficult. You can actually just assemble it yourself, maybe. What I also liked about this doll was that his mouth is open. You can actually have a look at his teeth. The NECA one also looked really gorgeous. And that one looks so badass. With his mouth open and... yeah, indeed, he was, Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting tired, I think. Now, so far I never collected a NECA doll. I always tried the trick-or-treat ones. I'm really grateful with the ones that I could collect. And I'm glad this one's here. He's amazing. He's even less heavy. He's lighter than my good guy doll, who obviously is very tired. Little hands, look at this. His little thingies. Oh, so cute. If I'm ever able to collect the Glen doll once it's out, I sure will, because I really like Glen. But actually depends, just like for this guy, it will depend on the circumstances and if I manage to do it. Because I sure will. If I can, I will, because I am so blown away by these dolls. It's amazing. And this is going to be my new pal. And if Comic-Con would go, if Comic-Con could just happen this year, I would be able to take him with me. Unfortunately, with the COVID-19 problematic and trouble, we won't be able to have Comic-Con this year. I'm pretty sure that they will just cancel the event. They cancel every event. Nothing happens. So that will be for next year. Yes, the good guy logo here. The torn pieces. Also really like the material of the overalls. Exactly like for the good guy doll. They're not oversized. Come here, Chucky, come against me. Look at this. So if you're a Chucky collector, don't hesitate, boink. Just collect this guy if you can. He's absolutely gorgeous. And it's a second good guy, or Chucky doll that I collect for this brand. Sorry, I was looking for the word. And I don't regret anything. He has, lie down, sweetie. Here you go. He has the, look how stiff he is. He has the good guy shoes. The nice bottom with, this one you can just bend the leg. This guy is a bit more stiff, and maybe that's because he's new. I know my friend Kimi managed to collect this guy already. Luckily, she was a bit more lucky than I was. It sure wasn't easy. The foam is also so hard. Whoa. But I'm really glad it's not breakable, because I just dig my dolls everywhere. I've been taking my good guy doll on vacation. Really like the way the head is attached here. So basically it's pretty much the same doll, except that this guy has a head articulation. His skeleton seems to be made out of something different compared with this one here. If you can just show yourself, be polite. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Ooh. Well, stay seated and look at this. So, yeah, I know he's not dressed in his overalls. He still has his overalls underneath, but this is a nice little pajama that I collected for him of Vinted. It was absolutely his size, and I knew he would look gorgeous in it with his, this is actually his Money Heist costume. And his doll. There you go. And he has a bit of a paler. You see, he almost has like the same skin color as I have. He has intact ears. The eyes are gorgeous. The eye here is less. Well, there's the gorgeous work on the face, I have to admit, and he's pretty furry here. His eyebrows. Because I know it's kind of weird, but I happen to like to cuddle with Chucky, so I don't really like a breakable doll because it's ice cold, and this guy is, I can easily pick him up with one hand. He seemed to be sturdy as well. Yes, hand articulation. Also, you have a little part of his arm here. That's really nice. On this doll, I think you just have the hand. And it should really have a little part of his arm, maybe. It's easier to take, yeah. See? And apparently he also had this Made in Japan sign. Is that so? Yeah, apparently. I thought it was black, but apparently on him it's not black. He has the same overalls and shirt as this one here. Also the same overdue material, the same good guy laces here as well. His shoes are a bit darker here, just like the hair, it's a bit darker. This guy can stand, this one can't, as far as I know. But you see, he's just sitting there. Oh, he's so beautiful. Of course, this doll is a bit newer, but I'm really glad with the improvements. Sorry. There you go. He's beautiful. This is much more Chucky-like. I always wanted to have a good guy that was mean-looking. One that was really like Chucky. And this one is just so kind-looking. So yeah, this is amazing. He also has the foam, of course. You can actually see through here. And is he anatomically correct? Well, that's a detail I will not check in this video. Let's put it like this, I'm pretty sure he's no female. There you go, this is the back. Actually, I think they also did a good job on here on the ankles. I actually have the impression that the foam is actually a bit more sturdy. A bit more, yeah. It sustains the doll better. While here this is a bit of an issue, the foam. The doll's weight actually leans on its ankles, and its ankles are really thin. And I was a bit afraid that the shoes might just make little cuts in the foam. So far that never happened. But the foam is like really, yeah. It's not very well sustaining. While here, the ankles seem to be a nice size compared with the shoe, and the shoe doesn't seem to cut into anything. That's just, yeah. It's got little socks, of course. This is really nice. But I will just have my doll standing. Here the legs are a bit more, yeah. The legs are really thick. Here his legs are a bit more skinny. They made him skinnier. This one had too much Swedish meatballs. I just had Swedish meatballs today, and it was delicious. But of course, a few details might just be my impression. All I see are just everything are all I see are improvements actually, and I'm really glad to see that. This doll has a good design, has nice material, as far as I know, and he's not too heavy. He has nice articulation, so he's a big improvement on the one that I just received. Yeah, so that is certainly what I can say about it. When I compare their faces, maybe I can just take him with me. Dog toy. Happens all the time. Stay on the plushies. Stay on the plushies. Yeah, no, let go of me. Let go of me. Look at this. It's actually even possible that this guy's face might even be better. But I have no idea. This guy is made out of some kind of a... This is like really, really thick and hard material. I hope he's well seated. Because if this guy falls, he's in 1,000 pieces. This guy can take something. I can take him on vacation. But that will be for probably, next year or maybe the year after. Never mind. Depending, of course, on how I can take my doggies. There you go. Back on the bed. This is gorgeous. I'm really glad to have these two guys. Oh my god. It was worth the wait. I've been being so worried about these guys, about this one here. So there you go. Is there anything more I can show you about this doll? I think I showed everything. If you're pretty common actually with if you're pretty used to this good guy one here, you might actually already have a good idea on what you will get getting this one. But I really like the little improvements they made. It's really worth what they actually ask for it. I hope the foam can be durable over the years. But that's really all I hope, because these are just great dolls. If I can just put mine here. Yeah, this guy's head is a bit less well attached. I think I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you enjoyed these Chucky dolls. If you have any questions about them, just post them in the comments below. And I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!